Welcome to the Akron Press Club and the new season of programs. We're honored to host today's program. And to begin, let's give a warm welcome to Abe Zayden, Vice President of Programming for the Akron Press Club, who will introduce our esteemed guests and moderators. Thank you.
Thank you, Ron. This is the first of our public affairs season of 2007 and 2008. I want to spend only a moment to introduce our two speakers, whom I'm sure all of you know, or you wouldn't be here. On my right is Mayor Don Plusquellic, and on my left is Joe Finley. They will be competing in the September 11th Democratic primary. There is no Republican candidate this year, so the September 11th primary will decide the next person to be sitting in the mayor's office at City Hall. To my left is Steve Brooks of the Bliss Institute, a co-sponsor of this debate, as they have been on several occasions in the past. I also want to mention that on your tables there are schedules of when this program will be broadcast on Time Warner Channel 23. A few rules. Each candidate will have an opening statement of 3 minutes, and the candidate who goes first in the opening statement will go last in the closing statement, which will be 2 minutes, and we'll insist that they stick to those time limits. With that said, let's get on with it. This will be, as a matter of fact, the only debate of the mayoral campaign. Let me begin with the incumbent, Don Plusquellic. As you're well aware, there's been considerable talk about the relationship between the University of Akron and the city. As a matter of fact, there have been letters to the editor this week. Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead. I did give you an opening statement, didn't I?
I thought you were going to take part of my time.
I did.
Great. Well, first, let me thank Abe and Steve and members of the Akron Press Club for hosting this, the traditional location for candidates to come to express their views, to talk about their record, and talk about why they should be mayors or county council members or county executives or other important offices in this community. And I appreciate all the individuals who are interested enough to come out and those who will read and listen to this and watch on cable channels. So I appreciate the individuals who care about this community, who have spent time going to meetings, as I have over these many years, to try to learn more about how we can serve the citizens of Akron, because that really is what this is all about. And this issue of who should be elected mayor in 2007 is really about four basic things, in my opinion. It's about proven leadership, it's about proven results, it's about a vision and who has a vision to take this city even further ahead and have even more success, and it's about honesty. Some would say, well, I had to start there, but let me start with proven leadership. If you look at every example of cooperation and collaboration in this community, at the heart, at the beginning, at least at the start, is my administration out working to try to bring the schools together with the community, to allow our schools to be used by the community, to see the Urban League join with the schools, to see the cooperation with the University of Akron, to see the county and the discussions that we've had over the last number of years to try to join forces to more efficiently and effectively serve the citizens of Akron. All of that takes leadership, and it's not easy. But if you look at the leadership we've provided, we also have proven results. Not because I say it, but because national organizations have come to recognize the significant progress that we've made in the last 20 years. Expansion Magazine talks about our 5-star rating of quality quality of life in this community, rating us against other communities across the country. Inc. magazine rates us as 25 best places to do business. The Brookings Institute has recently published a report showing us as one of 3 cities that they want to study further because of the tremendous progress we made during the 1990s. We have really created over those years a vision for the city that really we can do better. And it takes honest leadership. It isn't telling people what they want to hear. It isn't telling people on one side of town that losing Goodyear is important and another side of town it isn't all that important. It isn't saying we can cut everything and then we'll do more. It's being honest with people, and that's what I provided. Honest leadership that has given us proven results. Thank you.
First of all, I want to thank our Heavenly Father for delivering us here today. I want also to recognize my family. I have 8 of my 9 children here, and I would ask them to stand now if they would. And 4 of them traveled to be here today, and 4 of them are in uniform serving their country. We're proud of their service to country and for all the men and women serving in our armed forces. I most want to thank my wife of 35 years, the mother of these 9 children, and my unofficial campaign manager, Alexis. Thank you, Alexis. Thank you. I also want to thank the Akron Press Club for offering this forum today. I'm running for mayor because as Ward 2 councilman, I decided and came to the conclusion that Akron must move in a new direction. I am the right candidate. I have the right message, and it's certainly the right time. Who is Joe Finley? As candidate, I'm a man of faith, a man of family, a retired school teacher, a Vietnam veteran, a lifelong Democrat, a 2-term councilman, and a union steward for 15 years. I have the right message. It's a message of honest, open government, added police officers without a tax increase, a job training program for the disadvantaged, a pledge to reduce the debt, and respect for all people no matter what their station in life. It is certainly the right time. The mayor has had 21 years to implement his policies. People are voting with their feet. Over 1,000 people a year are leaving Akron. If you stopped and asked them why, you'd find that their concerns are my concerns. Crime is out of control. We have thousands of vacant homes, and taxes are the highest in the county. Some of these issues are national, but the solutions are local. It's called having the right priorities. The importance of this election transcends the policy differences I have with the mayor. All elected officials should conduct themselves as public servants, emphasis on servants. I'm a Democrat and have been a Democrat all of my life because the Democratic Party is the party of the working people. And when the mayor uses his position of public trust granted to him by the voters to get a parking lot attendant fired, it's an embarrassment to every working person and every Democrat in the city of Akron. This is why I'm running for mayor, to lead Akron in a new direction. As mayor, I will never abuse the trust placed in me by the voters. I will never give Akron a reason to be ashamed of my conduct. And I will always remember that my responsibility is not to contractors, developers, and millionaires, but to the working people of Akron who live here, work here, and pay taxes here. Thank you.
Okay, is it my turn?
You're up.
Well, let me get back to the question I was going to ask about the relationship between the university and the city. There have been a couple letters that I've read in the Akron Beacon Journal saying that the city of Akron is in danger